This is Boo Boo TV Radio. So we're live here on Boo Boo TV / Boo Boo TV Radio. And we have a very special, original, from the soil guest here, man. Man, who do we have here today, man?
We have Tyree Bain, hailing from Queens, New York. You already know. Real Queens brother. Out here, honored to be on Boo Boo TV. You know what I'm saying? Represent HBCU Legend Brand Consultant. Follow me on HBCU Legend Brand Consultant on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Thank you for having me, Mr. Campbell.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. Always a pleasure, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about your journey, man, as an HBCU legend, man.
Well, the journey began back in 2010 when, I started to do research on different HBCUs that I wanted to attend and looking toward, continuing my journey in higher education. Going through the process of alternative schools while in high school. I wanted to really find out more about my ancestry origins and explore more, have more of a racial identity. So going to HBCU gave me the ability to express who I am as a black man within society, and also gain a network and knowledge and understand that mind, body, and spirit is one. So just becoming an HBCU legend has really taught me about communication and understanding that we are diverse as black people.
So we live here at Boo Boo TV at the illustrious, man, and today is a very special day. Today is the day that marks my 5th year Atlanta-versary of leaving Oakland, California with $40 in my pocket, coming out here, and I've never been out here before in my life. I've never left California for a month in my life. And this is the first time I've ever been gone this long. 3, go. This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
My brother here, he from Oakland, California, me being from East Coast, New York City. We come from two different diverse places, but we came together as one because of going to HBCU.
So I got a question for you. What do you prefer more, having an experience or the book smarts, or does it work hand in hand?
It works hand in hand because.
So we live here on Boo Boo TV, man, at North Carolina A&T. And who do we have here?
I'm Tiana Minor. I'm the freshman class president.
Oh, the freshman class president?
Yes.
Here at A&T?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, so what is it like going to school during the pandemic?
I'm just glad that we can be here at the school rather than not being here and being online. But even though we're here in person, a lot of our classes are online. So, I mean, we have time to socialize and everything, but online classes are actually more stressful than they seem. So.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
The experience will also always contribute to your book smart because it'll make you more research and more knowledge about your people, by gaining experience and networking, gaining experience and understanding people from different places, and we're all different in our own ways. So the experience, really being on campus, really feeling that vibe, really understanding the HBCU culture of our people, and then going to them classes with the professors, teaching the knowledge about the culture and the historic background behind what we do as a people. So the experience and the book smart go hand in hand.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. You graduated from what college?
I graduated from the illustrious Carolina University, class of 2018-2019, with a bachelor's in psychology.
So, and what you said you in school now, correct?
Yes, sir.
The second degree?
Oh yes, yes. Well, now I attend North Carolina Agricultural Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, where I'm getting a master's in leadership studies and adult education, and just experiencing new culture, new background.
Now, fast forward 5 years later, I am a junior mass media major at the illustrious Carolina University. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm out here, man. Got Boo Boo TV, doing my thing, started my own brand. You know, this is Boo Boo TV Radio. So, as a black man in America, what's the difference in your undergrad experience and your graduate experience?
That's a good question. I feel as if in my undergraduate experience, I was more part of enjoying and finding myself and enjoying the freedom of being in a new environment and actually experiencing new things. Within my graduate studies, I feel as if I'm more concentrated on my academics and like the experience of being a non-traditional graduate student and adult learner that has been experienced within the world. At 28, going into a second degree makes you look at more of your choices and make sure your choices are more serious and understand that this degree that you're trying to obtain is not just for just a higher ranks of privileges, but it's really to master yourself. This is your life on the line because you're trying to find your inner self. So.
Because it's like the teachers, they don't really, or the professors, they don't really know how to like communicate or like do their stuff online like really good. So it's just like they don't answer emails. So it's like we have a question, we can't really go to them a lot of the times unless you have a good teacher that does answer emails. But
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
It's more of an aspect of bringing your life skill sets from the undergraduate setting to your life and mastering it, putting it all together to become a master.
Moral of the story is walk by faith, not by sight.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
And I heard you mention a non-traditional student. What do you mean by non-traditional?
Well, most students that go into the undergraduate studies, math studies, range from 18 to 25. Well, in my case, I didn't attend undergrad right out of high school. I took a break and then went to community college, then transferred to a university, which would make me a non-traditional college student.
All right, my name is Adam. I mean, going to school during this COVID, it's easier for me. You know, most people think it's harder, but it's easier for me. I like online classes anyway. I'm from Maryland. I'm an IT major, so doing this work online, I got endless time to look up stuff on Google, anything I need. So it's easier for me getting this work done during COVID. I like it better like this. I just come to campus if I want some food or something like that. So.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. So, with the non-traditional college student, do you think your experience was different as being a non-traditional than as being a traditional, and why?
Well, the reason I feel like my experience being a non-traditional student is different than a traditional student because of the road and the path I had to take into getting into my undergraduate and graduate studies. So, in this aspect, brother, is that when you comparing the paths that you have to take as a non-traditional student in higher education and compared to a traditional student coming straight out of high school going to the life path of I'm coming out of high school going straight into college and I'm working on my career compared to someone that had the experience that had to work in the job field or had to didn't have the ability to go straight into university because of different life factors will make you a non-traditional student. Your experience in life more life factors. You're more self-directed learner. This is not based on a choice that your parents made for you, but it's more of a choice that you made for yourself.
Yeah, we live here at Winston Salem State University, man. And who do we have here?
Darius Robinson, linebacker, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh.
Darius McDuffie, Durham, North Carolina. I play center.
Okay, so y'all play for the team here. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, man, I got a question for y'all. What is it like going here, going to school during this pandemic?
It's different. We didn't get to experience the full atmosphere of Winston State yet. We ain't had no homecoming. Our season got canceled, so it's a little bit adjusting, but we'll get through it. And we'll probably have a season next year.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. So, do you think non-traditional students on the campus are effective? And if they were not on the campus, do you think that the traditional students would suffer a loss and lack of
I feel like the non-traditional students play an immense role on the campuses because it gives help to the traditional students that are just coming into school, because a lot of non-traditional students haven't experienced much in their lives except being raised, being taught in more of a pedagogy-based environment, and basically, like, you know, they learn of their learned behavior, their environment, what they was taught from kindergarten to high school. Yeah. In this aspect, coming into college, you're becoming more self-directed by yourself. You learn on your own. You feel me? Nobody's really holding your hand to tell you to get the knowledge. All of this is something you study, you research. Right. So as a non-traditional student, you experience a lot of these things because you had to deal with the real world. You had to deal with the workforce. You have to go through different processes to get into your collegiate.
So we live here on Boop Boop TV. Who do we have here?
Jessica.
Jessica, man. Where we at right now?
Winston, Salem State University.
Like that. That's where we at?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. So what is it like? First of all, what's your classification?
I'm a sophomore.
So you were here, before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So let us know the differences.
I would say it's a lot harder to make new friends. It's harder to interact with people because everyone just wants to stay safe, which is a good thing, but it's just different social-wise and learning-wise. I would say it's harder to like keep up with classes and stuff.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
So to answer your question, traditional students will never lose because they're getting mentors, people that can help them, guide them. They're able to see that, okay, even though I'm this age, this person might be a little older and they're still pushing, so it helps them look forward to their future.
You might not get as far as you want to unless you do the things that you are scared to do. You know, the things that you are fearful of are the things that you might need to be doing, because those are the things that's going to better you. Those are the things that are going to progress you throughout your journey. This is Boo Boo TV Radio. Okay, so now that you said how the non-traditional students would reap some benefit, the traditional students will reap the benefits from the non-traditional students. How does the non-traditional students reap benefits from the traditional students?
How this works is that the traditional students are coming into the university with an understanding of what's going on into their generation. You, as a non-traditional student, have to be able to adapt to the new ways of learning, because during your period of generational learning has kind of passed on. So they're able to be the teachers for you. So we live here on Boop Boop TV, man. And who do we have here?
Jalen.
Jalen?
Yeah.
And where we at, Jalen?
Winston, Salem State University.
Ooh.
As usual.
Bang that did.
Huh?
What that do?
You know, we one of them the best HBCUs, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay. You know, you got your perspective. You see what I'm saying? Hey, so what is like going to school here during the pandemic?
I mean, if we wasn't in a pandemic, just know this campus, it would be like, you see people walking, it's okay now, but if we wasn't in a pandemic, trust, you gonna know about Winston.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
To show you, like, this is how you do this. This is like, I know a lot of things have changed from how education was taught, but a lot of the new generation traditional students are very equipped to get education in today's society. So, like, it's each one teach one.
Yeah.
You need them, they need you.
That's a fact.
But they can break some shit down to you. You're like, what?
Yeah. Oh.
You know, you young as whippersnapper. I might call you young, but you know some shit though.
Hey,
These
bro.
little kids know some shit. They're not stupid. They learn about life, but really about the technology and like, you know, doing this school stuff. They're very advanced.
Yeah,
they're very smart.
Yeah,
they made this. I'm like, wow, I made this look sweet.
It's still great being here because we still trying to make the best of everything. We still have a little fun so we get together or everything like that. Still trying to stay safe.
So what's your classifications?
Freshman.
Oh, y'all freshmen?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, so this your first year?
Yeah,
Okay, y'all got any social media out there?
Darius 5 is my Instagram, and Darius RR5 is my Twitter. So that's what you can get at me. DM me or anything you get to me.
My Instagram is _.dope51 on Instagram. Yeah. Get it.
Okay, and we out. Boo boo.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. Man, it's something at the illustrious that be having me like, oh shit. You know what? Hey, shut me up. Hey, man, some shit. Fresh out of high school, like, hey, yeah, this. I'm like, wow. As a non-traditional student, you see how they're doing that, and you like, I wonder how they're gonna be in a few years because they're gonna be cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But sometimes you say they're gonna be cold, but a lot of students get stuck. It don't advance.
So we live here on Boo Boo TV, and who do we have here?
You have Akil Lucas. I go to Winston Salem State University, and I'm a freshman.
Okay, what's your major?
My major is exercise science to be a physical therapist.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So I got a question for you. So what is it like going to school during the pandemic?
It's a little crazy. It's very different. It's not what I expected. When I was a senior, you see all the people at college having fun and stuff like that, which I still have fun now, but it's just different, a different environment. And with learning, it's very different because we have to learn online, and it's kind of difficult, but other than that, it's good.
So how your grades go? Do you think your grades gonna be cool?
Oh yeah, they're real good. They're real good.
Okay. So you don't have any social media you want to leave them with?
No, sorry, not really.
Okay, well we're checking out. Boo boo.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. I think it's a difference. I think there are the students that actually, they're not going to school just because their parents are telling them to go. They actually want to go to school at HBCU or that school. And then you have some that is just like, my parents, you know, they went to school and my family went to school and, you know, man, there ain't nothing else for me to do. And I'm gonna look bad if I don't go to school. So, man, I might as well just go there. And they go there and now they're having the most fun of their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they're not going there for the actual learn. They're going there for the fun. Or some of them are going there and they're miserable. So it's always that 1% though. You know, it's that 1% that's gonna do something. This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
I'd like to thank everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's been around, you know what I mean? I'd like to thank everybody that seen my journey, that seen the progress and was there for me, you know, gave me a helping hand, you know what I mean? And it was an ear for, you know what I mean, an ear for me. You know, I appreciate you. This is not gonna stop. This is gonna continue. It's gonna continue to grow. It's gonna continue to flow. And y'all gonna continue to know how this shit gonna go. You feel me? Boo boo.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio. That's real. You watching Boo Boo TV Radio. Terry Rain. Boo Boo. Boo Boo.
So we live here on Boo Boo TV, man. We here at North Carolina A&T, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be around here asking people how it's like to go to school during the coronavirus. Since a lot of schools are not having, you know, campus right now, but everything's online. We're gonna see what it's like to have school during coronavirus.
It's just like that.
Okay. Miss Class President, what you got any social media you want to let them know?
Oh yeah, my Instagram is TiaBird, TiaBirdd. So that's my Twitter too. So yeah.
Boo boo.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
So, is there a difference between coming to school now during this virus than it was not when the virus was not here?
I mean, you're gonna see less than half the population here because of COVID. So it's actually easier to focus.
Okay.
During a time like this, for me at least.
Okay. And you got any social media you want to let them know? You know what I mean?
Wave Kane is WAYOFKANE.
Boo boo. What's your major?
I'm a nursing major.
Okay. And you got any social media out there?
Yeah, I have Instagram.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
It's jess.cito.
Okay, and we signing out. Boo boo.
I just feel like my whole school, like 2020, we bring that flavor. So, and you got 2020 from DC, because I'm from DC. You got 2020
DC,
from
Mo?
DC, you know it. DC, North Carolina, you got DC from everywhere. And all those, you just, period.
This is Boo Boo TV Radio.
Period.